Last episode, we got ourselves the powerful HM Surf and took the chance to get some new encounters. We also had 2 chances to finally get an answer for those pesky water types, but unfortunately we were unsuccessful in adding them to the team. Now our only chance for an electric type is if we can get our hands on a Thunderstone, so fingers crossed. Now today we're climbing the Olivine Lighthouse, battling our way to begin the quest to cure the sick Ampharos and get our next gym badges. If you're new here, hi, my name is Hoppy, and if you're enjoying the series, make sure to thunderbolt that subscribe button so you don't miss a single episode, because this is the Crystal version Hardcore Nuzlocke Redemption Run! What's up guys, my name is Hoppy and this is Gen 10 Plus and welcome back to our Crystal version Hardcore Nuzlocke Redemption Run. This is episode 9 and we are making our way over to the Olivine City Lighthouse. Last episode we got our brand new encounter, newest member of the squad is Cinnabon the Poliwag. We got that trained up so that it can be part of the team and we're going to be making our way through this lighthouse. Now, we have no encounters in this lighthouse but plenty of gym trainers to take on. So let's see who's going to be the first. Old man, what are you going to get for me? This place is not for playing. Then why are you hanging out here, old man? We're not here to play. We're here to battle. All right, we're here to have a good time, but also assert dominance. Sends out the Knock Towel. Okay, that's pretty scary. I think I have Taffy in the front. I do have Taffy. We're going to go for a powerful surf. Goes for Growl, but we're dodging. We don't care. Growl does all you want, Knock Towel. Oh, Knock Towel is such a cool Pokemon. Honestly, there's so many amazing, oh, that does no damage. So many amazing second stage or first stage Pokemon that deserve a second stage. Noctowl is one of those. Either a variant form or just a brand new evolution, kind of like was it Obstagoon? Well, I guess that was a variant form as well. But like how Giraffere got an evolution, but this is maybe is this going to be like the first? No, this can't be the first time that a second stage has gotten it. No, because there's Rhyperior, yeah. Rhyperior was Rhydon was a first stage that got an evolution in a later gen. I think Noctowl deserves a second evolution. I would love to get a giant, even more massive, menacing, give it the psychic type bird, or the ghost type. Man, that would be amazing. One or the other. That would be awesome to get one of those birds. Those super cool owl. I don't know what kind of design you could give it, because Noctowl is already an incredible design. Ooh, and the shiny could kind of mimic, because the shiny is kind of rainbowy, reddish. The shiny of the evolution stage could kind of mimic Ho-Oh in a way. I don't know. But what would you call it? It'd have to be another owl situation. And it's nighttime. I don't know. I don't know what you have to call it, but I think Noctowl deserves a little bit more love. It would be great. Honestly, it would have been fun to have in the team, but I haven't been playing at nighttime, as you guys can see. We got a phone call from Dana last. Maybe she's got the Thunderstone ready for us. Hoppy, it's me. It's Dana. You know what? I got a good gift! Okay, sweet. That was quick. All right, the first call, and we got ourselves a Thunderstone. I might just run back and grab that real quick. That's definitely worth it, and it might be worth even throwing, the Jolteon on the team immediately. But who would I swap? Honestly, it might be worth... Would it be worth ditching Taffy? No, it would be worth ditching Radish at some point, because Radish is our option for we got the Thunderstone. That's fantastic. Radish is our option for the water types. Now, I don't know how many water types we have coming up against us in this tower. I assume there are a couple, but I think it'd be good to have Doritos on the team and get experience and start leveling up. As much as Radish being on the team has been useful, it really only does stalling. And I did just put Headbutt on it too. Are you kidding me? But that's fine. That's fine. This is an upgrade, people. This is an upgrade. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put Radish in the box. Thank you, Radish, for hanging out for as long as you did. Let's go ahead and pick up Doritos. Where are you at? There you are, Doritos. Welcome to the team. And this time, we get an evolution early in the game. And we have the magnet already, so we can go ahead and dump that. All right, Doritos, show me what you got. Get our fantastic Jolteon evolution on the team. Powerful electric type. I think this might be the... No, because we used Espeon in our last run. This isn't the first evolution we've used. look at that. Nice and powerful yellow. Way to go. Jolteon. It does not learn any electric attacks immediately. Let's go ahead and put the magnet on Doritos for later. Would it be worth just giving it a rare candy? I don't know. I'd have to check out Jolteon's level up moveset. Alright, so far we only have Tackle. Headbutt would be nice, but I'm not going to go run back and grab that. Let's go ahead and put Jolteon in the lead so it can gain experience. And we are right here at the Pokemon Center, so I am going to go ahead and get that heal. Thank you guys for being patient with me while we took care of that team management. Whew! There we go. We are fully healed up, and let's go ahead and take on that lighthouse again. I know we only got one battle in before Dana so rudely interrupted. Well, not rudely. She graciously interrupted us, but honestly, I don't need her anymore. Goodbye. Thank you so much. And now we will not be bothered by any trainers again until we get that guy who gives us the Water Stone for Cinnabon. All right, going back up the lighthouse. I know I've been, I don't know if I've ever been inside of a lighthouse. I can't remember. I may have been when I was a kid. I know when we went to Hawaii, we kind of walked up to the perimeter of the lighthouse. We weren't allowed inside. I don't know if I've ever been inside a lighthouse, but they are really cool. Really cool. Giant towers with just a massive light bulb. And I love the fact that they use a Pokemon to light up the lighthouse. Okay, sends out a Poliwag. We don't have any electric attacks right now, but I wonder how well Doritos will do against this Poliwag. It'll be easy, chippy experience. Goes for Water Gun. Doritos, you can handle a Water Gun, right? Okay, you can handle a Water Gun. Fantastic. We will at least get this first battle with the Poliwag down, unless it Hypnosis us. We gotta watch out for Hypnosis. Alright, now again, all we have is Tackle. It would be fantastic to learn Thunder Shock at some point. I'm gonna have to check out Jolteon's level up moveset for Gen 2. I swear, if it does not learn anything, I'm gonna be so mad. But it's gotta. It's gotta. Espeon would have learned Confusion and Psybeam by the time we went to the Elite Four. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead with a Sand Attack just so we could probably take a hit, and then whatever I'm gonna swap into can handle it. Goes for the Water Gun, so it might be worth swapping into our own Poliwag. This Poliworld, level 18. Let's go ahead and put Cinnamon on the field. Debut battle against this Poliworld. I went ahead and got ourselves the Headbutt TM for Cinnabon as well. Just because it's nice. It'd be nice to have. Go for the powerful Headbutt. Just bop it with your baldy head. Okay, that doesn't do a lot of damage. But we are faster, so there's the chance we get the flinch. I love that Poliwhirl sprite. Those freaking gloves. We get the flinch, which is huge. And we're headbutting. We're headbutting. Do we get another flinch? No flinch. That's okay. And we will finish it off with another headbutt. This is going to be a good experience for both of them. Fantastic. You love to see it. We defeated Sailor Huey. Oi! Ewy! Ewy! Let's go ahead and heal up. We got ourselves plenty of potions while I was at the Pokemart. There we go. Fantastic. And we're continuing making our way up this lighthouse. Alrighty, trainer. What have you got for me? Are you a bird keeper? I think this guy might be a bird keeper, which is going to be good. Yep, fantastic. If only we can learn an electric type move. 5. Okay, so this is going to be a lot of little baby birds. Should be good for Doritos. Goes for Quick Attack. Okay, that is something that we got to keep in mind, that we may learn Quick Attack too. That'd be good. So these normal moves are actually doing a decent amount of damage to Doritos. I don't think we're in crit range, so we can at least take down this Pidgey, but then I'm probably going to have to swap. Oh! Yeah, that's nasty. That's nasty. Do not want to lose Doritos this early. Or ever, really. Sends out the Pidgey. Alright, let's go ahead and head out into Grazuka just to take on these easy birds. Get a nice and powerful rock-type stab. Goes for the quick attack. That does nothing. We're going to go for powerful rock throw. Hopefully we don't miss. Rock throw does have a chance to miss. But Grazuka should be able to handle it, no problem. Boom, baby, boom! You'll love to see it. And down it goes. Doritos gets a little bit of experience. Sends out another Pidgey. Honestly, it's not fair. It's not fair to these birds. We're just chucking rocks at these glass-boned birds. Poor things. Marsala, look away. You don't need to be looking at this. Super effective damage. And Grazuka grows to level 25, which I think we may be evolving after this. We might be. That'd be great. Graveler or Menace. I just wish we could trade. I wish we could trade. But honestly, adding in the trade evolutions, I don't think I'm going to do that. Because that just is another challenge of the Hardcore Nuzlocke, is that you don't get access to trade evolutions. Because they are such good Pokemon. They're so good. There are already plenty of busted Pokemon. Golem would be amazing, but I believe it's on I think it's Alakazam and Gengar are some of the most busted Pokemon in Generation 2. So the fact that we don't have access to them makes sense, makes it harder. Golem is already, I mean, Graveler's already busted, so having a Golem would just make it even better. That makes it more of a challenge to stick with our Graveler, and Graveler took us really far, all the way to the end. So, it's not a bad Pokemon. There we go. Fantastic. Grazuka evolves into a Graveler. 4 arms. You love to see it. Alright, let's heal up. We have a Super Potion. Way to go, Doritos. Fantastic. Alright, I am, as of recording, I believe it's a July 20th as of recording. The Fantastic Four movie has not come out. I am excited for that Fantastic Four movie. I'm pretty sure my main man, Mole Man, is going to be in it. A lot of my friends were like, they're never going to put in Mole Man. They're never going to put in Mole Man. You're never going to see Mole Man. And I'm like, I'll take, you know what? He'd be the perfect villain for Fantastic Four, and I believe he's going to be in the movie. I guess by the time you guys see this, the movie will have come out, and we will know for sure. But I love the Fantastic Four. I love Dr. Doom. He's my favorite villain. Well, he's probably my favorite Marvel villain. Honestly, Dr. Doom is probably the favorite villain out of all superheroes. I just love Dr. Doom. He's so cool. He's like techie, magic-y, super smart. He's great. He's great. Cinnabon grows to level 22. Gonna take down this Graveler easy peasy lemon squeezy with another surf. Unfortunately, this dog cannot handle the waves. It is not the surfing Airbud. Did Airbud do surfing? I'm not sure. I don't know. All I know is that Airbud really loved pudding, and honestly, I love pudding. Banana pudding, oh, forget about it. It's my favorite. Banana pudding, oh my gosh. Give me some banana pudding right now. Or chocolate pudding, classic chocolate pudding as well. Incredible. Pudding is so delicious. I love pudding. It's a good thing I don't, I do cook. It's a good thing I don't bake, because if I was doing desserts, forget about it. I would just only be doing desserts. It's kind of a little restriction I put on myself. I don't do desserts, because as soon as I start learning how to make desserts, I'm going to be eating desserts, people. So, we got this Krabby here. It's got Vice Grip for sure. But we're going to go ahead and have Doritos in as long as we can. Ooh, does very little damage. But maybe we can Tail Whip to boost to get things going. We're shaking our little tail. Goes for the Vice Grip. How much does that do? Ooh, that does a decent chunk. Let's go for a tackle. Okay. Alright, we're back in the game. Goes for Vice Grip. No, it's too close. We're in crit range of that Vice Grip, so I'm swapping. I am swapping. Let's go out into Cinnabon, honestly. And we'll just headbutt this guy. I am enjoying having Cinnabon back on the team. Oh, that Vice Grip. See how much this headbutt does. Maybe we get a flinch? Come on, come on, come on, come on. We get the flinch. Okay, good, 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 good. That's fantastic. Doritos did not level up there, which is a dagger. Sends out another Krabby. All right, we're going to headbutt and hope for some flinches. I think, unfortunately, we may be in crit range of a Vice Grip. Let's hope not. Please. We're getting flinches. We're getting lucky on the flinches, which means I'm afraid we're going to get unlucky on a crit. Vice Grip. No crit, no crit, no crit, no crit, no crit, no crit, no crit. Too close. Too close for comfort. Let's go out in a Taffy here. Bubble Beam. Okay, that's pretty good. But we're already slow. So if you lower our speed, it won't matter. Go for another Bubble Beam. And we're going to hit him with a Confusion. It should take it out. Fantastic. Way to go, Taffy. Oh, man. Taffy will be good against Chuck, but I don't know how... I should have checked the level up moveset for these guys because I don't know if Taffy is worth keeping on the team all the way to the end. Well, maybe, but if it only knows Confusion by the time we get to Elite Four, we'll see what our options could be. We're going to go ahead and continue climbing the Tower of Destiny. I believe there's an item down here. Yep, we got an item. TM34. What is TM34? Swagger. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really into the swagger or anything. Not a Nuzlocke. I don't want to boost my opponents and then have them hit me. As much fun as it would be for them to hit themselves, I don't have the greatest luck for Confusion. When I confuse a Pokemon, they don't hit themselves. When I get confused, I'm just smacking myself in the face over and over again. It's just not fair, people. It's not fair. Sending out the Spearow. Level 18. Doritos should be fine. I'm actually going to go ahead and lead with a Tail Whip to see if we can get a little bit more offensive pressure. Goes for Fury Attack. How well do we take this? Okay. I think we're good. We could probably survive one more Fury Attack. See how much? Is this a 2-shot? It's a roll. It's a roll, people. It's a roll. It's not worth it. It's not worth risking Doritos. It's not worth risking Doritos. We're swapping. Let's just go out into Grazuka here to handle. Get our debut Graveler battle. Goes for Fury Attack, and it misses. But we're going to go ahead with a Rock Throw. Peck should do like 1 damage. Does 3 for the critical hit. Okay. And boom. Down it goes. You love to see it. Doritos grows to level 21. Do we learn no electric attacks? That is a dagger. Sends out the Spearow again. I wonder if this guy might have a Fearow. Gotta be on the lookout for that. We're taking down the Spearow 1 rock at a time. And that's all you need. You just need 1 rock. 1 rock to throw it at the little bird. Sends out the Fearow. Okay, now Fearow is really cool. There are so many, like these Gen 1 Pokemon, super intimidating in designs. Fearow is like a menacing Pokemon. I think, I know I say this about every Pokemon basically. I would love to see an evolution or a regional variant. But, you know, I was born in 1996. I've been playing Pokemon since before I could read. Basically, I have a fondness for the early gens, Gens 1 and 2 Pokemon. They have a special place in my heart. I would love to see them get more love because it's like I'm getting more love. But honestly, a new Pokemon would be cool. I was just thinking about it the other day. Gen 10 coming around the corner. Ooh, another rare candy. That is fire. With Gen 10 coming around the corner, I would love to see a couple new Pokemon designs. I think Miltank being the only cow Pokemon is criminal. Alright, I know we have Tauros the Bison. Or no, Tauros the bull and Buffalon the bison, or buffalo. But Miltank being the only cow, I would love to see another cow Pokemon in it. Or hear me out, we see like a Minotaur Pokemon. I would love a Minotaur Pokemon with either, I don't think Tauros necessarily needs a Mega Evolution. Ooh, we gotta be careful about this Marill. We gotta be careful about this Marill. It could have Rollout. Let's go for Sand Attack. Because the last Marill we fought took down Fang. Alright, we're gonna do some Sand Attacking. Critical hit. Oh, Jesus, Marill is a menace. But yeah, I would love to see a Minotaur Pokemon. Maybe a normal fighting, maybe a ground fighting. I would even go for a grass fighting. Something like, because I know we have Bulu, Tapu Bulu, which is kind of a bull cow spirit situation. All right, he's rolling out. We're gonna go for powerful headbutt, see if we get a flinch. And we Sand Attack twice, so maybe we get a miss. Fantastic, fantastic. But yeah, a Minotaur Pokemon would be really cool, and I'm actually kind of surprised we don't have one. And having Miltank as the only cow Pokemon, we can't come up with a better design than a fat pink cow. Crazy enough, I did see that Miltank shiny is blue, and you guys know I love the blue shinies. And I gotta admit, the blue looks good on the Miltank. I gotta admit, the blue Miltank does look good. But I would love to see a cow Pokemon in Generation 10. I am excited for that. I don't know what kind of battle gimmick we can expect. I would love to keep Megas as long as possible. I know Megas are returning in Legends EA, and we will be able to use them we definitely will be able to use them in Champions. But I would love them to be around forever. I just love Mega Charizard. And speaking of forever, there's this series, there's this YouTuber out there who's he does these super chill Let's Plays with, I'm pretty sure it's like lo-fi music in the background, where he's doing forever saves through Pokemon. He's got one going through Pokemon Omega Ruby and Pokemon X, I'm pretty sure. And it inspired me to do my own forever save. Now, I am not doing a forever save in a real game. I'm actually doing a forever save in Pokemon Emerald Legacy, the ROM for Emerald that Smith Plays Pokemon and his team created. Such a good ROM, such a good game. I have a Combuskin right now, and I was able to. It took me forever just to find a Beldum, because they have a 1% Beldum encounter in Steven's room in Granite Cave on Dewford. I was doing that. It took me forever just to find a Beldum, let alone catch a Beldum. Alright, I probably had to, I spent all my money on balls. I had a bunch of great balls. And, the amount of time times I had to save, well, first I saved so I wouldn't waste my balls. The amount of times I had to re-encounter Beldums, and then, like, they killed themselves with takedown, because they just would not get into a ball. The amount of times I had to do that, I could not tell you before I finally captured a Beldum. And I'm pretty sure it's got a crummy nature. It's like minus attack plus special defense. Which, you know, if I'm going on the specially offensive side is okay. I am playing pretty risky here with Doritos. But this is going to be good experience if I can knock it out. There we go. But yeah, I'm running a forever save through that, and I'm playing with my favorite Pokemon. In Emerald, traditionally, you can't capture Zangoose, but in the ROM, you're able to capture every single Pokemon available in Gen 3. I don't know where all their locations are. There is a document for that, and I'm playing through it right now. I have on my team currently, I believe I have Combuskin, I have Metang, I have a Pelipper, I have Masquerain, Zangoose, and of course, my Linoon HM friend, who's picking up items for me really good. A lot of fun. And so, yeah, I'm doing a forever save through that. I tend to not keep my saves on my games. Honestly, my Scarlet and Violet, my original Scarlet profile has probably been the save that I've kept the longest, and that's because I've just been playing Scarlet over and over again on my other profiles on my Switch. So it's... I generally run through saves like that, because before the Switch, you know, you only get one save file per game. Okay, so we are taking a Karate Chop here. I'm gonna have to swap. Let's go out into Taffy here. We're gonna get a powerful confusion on these fighting type Pokemon. And this will give us a little taste of what's to come at Chuck's gym. Critical hit. Yeah, so when we were growing up, me and my brother, he would generally keep his saves, and I would start over all the time. Which, you know, was fun. I like playing through the early game. I do enjoy the early game. And then it's like, after you beat the game, it's like, what are you going to do? And somehow my brother was able to entertain himself. He's a collector, so he would probably be filling up the Pokédex. I've never, actually, you know, that's going to hit me. I'm going to hit you guys with a comment question of the day. Have you ever filled up a Pokédex? The only Pokédex I've ever filled out is the Scarlet Pokédex. I've only ever done that. I've never been motivated to do so. I'm not a collector. I'm definitely more the gameplay battler style. I think between me and my brother, we would both agree that I am the better battler. Not saying that I'm any good at battling, and I don't mean to diss my brother. That's just where I gravitate to, is the gameplay, the battling, and I do like competitive. I've watched a ton of VGC. I've played competitively singles with my friends during the days of X and Y and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. But yeah, I haven't done much doubles. Doubles looks like a lot of fun. I would love to get into doubles. Maybe when Gen 10 rolls around, or when Pokemon Champions, maybe I'll start doing some doubles on that. That seems like a lot of fun. But yeah, I've never been motivated to complete a Pokédex until Pokemon Scarlet. And maybe it's because Pokemon Scarlet made it a lot easier to do so. Because you could do raids, get the Pokemon yourself. I did have my brother and my friend who had Violet, and that could send me Pokemon that I needed, so like we traded back and forth for Paradox Pokemon. And we are taking a lot of damage here. Somehow, Taffy is faster than a Machop. That's incredible. That Machop is slow. Slower than a Slowpoke? I know we're 4 levels above, but come on, Machop. Sailor Ernest, you gotta go do some sprints with your Pokemon, man. Let's go ahead and heal up. There we go. We recovered all 50 HP. But yeah, the only time I've ever been motivated to complete a Pokédex is in Scarlet. But now with Legacy, Emerald Legacy, I am kind of motivated to go ahead and try to catch all the Hoenn Mons. All the Gen 3 Mons. Generation 1, 2, and 3, they're all in there. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. Let's go ahead and talk to Jasmine, get this Olivine quest started. This Pokemon always kept the sea lit at night, but it suddenly got sick. It's gasping for air. I understand that there is a wonderful pharmacy in Cyanwood, but that's across the sea, and I can't leave Amphi unattended. May I ask you to get some medicine for me, please? Yes, of course, we will do that, and I believe there's an item over here. Let's go ahead and grab that. Get ourselves a super potion. And we cleared out this lighthouse like it was nothing. And we're going to make our way jumping down the holes in the floor. Oh my gosh, the structural integrity of this lighthouse is not good, people. You guys got patches of floor missing in your lighthouse. Let's go ahead and check and see where we are on the time for the episode. We're making decent time. We're making decent time. And it might be worth having a shorter episode. Last episode was pretty long. I thank you guys so much for watching that episode, and thank you for sticking around with the series. I think that's where we're going to call it. We cleared out the lighthouse. Next, we're going to make our way over to Cyanwood, and that's going to be a bunch of surfing. I probably need to stock up with repels, honestly, so to avoid those tentacle encounters. But yeah, make sure you guys answer the comment question down below. Let me know what Pokédexes you have filled out, whether or not you're a collector or just a battler like me. I would love to know in the comments. And I'll catch you guys in the next one as the journey continues.